Do you ever be at a party or a gathering or something like that, and you're talking about something that somebody's heard of or read, and they'll make the statement, "That's criminal"? Well, it may or may not be, but the real question is, what makes something a crime? And the answer to that is, people make something a crime. A crime is because a law makes it a crime. In New York State, that's the penal law. There are some other laws that affect it as well, but just generally speaking, most crimes are determined by whether or not their conduct that's engaged in is proscribed by the penal law. Now, to go back historically, there are really two types of crimes, if you will. One is called malum in se, that's the old Latin phrase. And that means there's something about its very nature that's inherently bad. That's physical injury, murder, assault, rape, things like that. Pretty much generally accepted that that's bad. The other types of crimes are what are called malum prohibitum, which means something that someone has now, because of societal concerns, have made it a bad thing. So, way back when there were no cars, there was no such thing as a speeding crime. But now speeding can be a crime. And also, crimes vary with the times. 100 years ago, there was no such thing as computer crime. And 100 years ago, you probably dealt with horse theft rather than auto theft. So exactly what's a crime is determined by the times and the nature of what's going on in the world. Sometimes it's not as clear as that. For example, you're involved in a business transaction. Whether or not something might be criminal or not might depend on shades of meaning and things of that nature. So if you're going to be involved in any kind of a business transaction where you think that something may not be 100% on the up and up, you might want to consult with your attorney to see if what you're thinking about is going to violate some statute or business regulation that could cause you a problem in the future. When in doubt, talk to your lawyer.